I like your style, beer in hand.
I've been waiting for a beer holder all this whole competition.
You mean one of those mic stand beer holders? That's what the musicians are doing these days.
Yeah, even a chair.
Yeah. How was your Halloween this year?
Woo! Halloween is tough. I agree. I feel like the women just dress sluttier and sluttier every year.
Is that a bad thing or?
Well, when you have a girlfriend, it's like you own a Mercedes-Benz. And yeah, you're happy with a Mercedes-Benz, but every asshole who drove a Porsche decided to stop by your house and show off the engine.
Fair enough. Fair enough. I like your style, Chris.
Thank you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, please give a nice warm welcome to Mr. Chris Johnson.
That's right, I brought the RIT versions. So, I don't know if you guys saw recently, but there's this movie that just recently came out called The Social Network. It's about Facebook, and yeah, like everybody else, I thought, yeah, that's what we need, a movie about Facebook. And all I pictured in my head is just me finding out information about people that I shouldn't know and then bringing it up in everyday conversation like, oh yeah, you just got tested for herpes and it was positive. How do you know that? Facebook told me. I didn't look at your page at all. But the issue I had with the movie is when I first saw the preview, it was just like people using Facebook. And all I could think of is like, wow, these mofos really want a dislike button. Like maybe it's some sort of advertisement they're playing at movies to try to get the dislike button. But it turns out it's about Mark Zuckerberg, who is a dick. And unfortunately, I think my issue with Mark Zuckerberg is he's such a traditional nerd that he makes us normal nerds look bad. Like, it's hard enough. I'm a software engineering student. You know how hard it is to pick up chicks when your job is software engineering? Like, if you're like a firefighter, you can be like, I went into the house, it was burning. I saved the dog, the rat, and the 2 kids, and I pulled them all out. Like, when I get up there, what do I say? Like, I beat another Flash game today when I was supposed to be doing work. You know how in Microsoft Word you can tab to the right a little? You're welcome. Like, there's nothing you can really say that's exciting to pick up chicks. My other biggest issue that I have is I'm awkward. I don't know if you can tell by me standing up here right now trying to think of what my biggest issue is, but I'm very awkward. And I found this issue before I had a girlfriend. It was really hard for me to pick up chicks. Like, you know, I didn't know what to say. I didn't know what to do. So you kind of have these issues where you kind of fool around with not the best women. I 100% believe wholeheartedly that doggy style was invented because it's very hard for somebody to have an ugly back. You ever be fooling around with a girl and you're making love and you can't tell which way she's facing because she's got front boobs and back butt, but she also has back boobs and front butt. Like you have to look at the knees to figure out which direction she's facing. Yeah, me either. To make this really awkward, actually my family's here tonight, so that makes the having sex with ugly chicks a lot funnier, doesn't it? It's great. I really love that my family supports me. It's just hard that that all my family watches this. Have you ever had to explain to your grandma what roadhead is? It's like the most awkward conversation I've ever had. Evidently in the 1930s on farms they called it tractor tug. Like, it's completely changed. So I actually voted recently in the New York State election, and first I want to talk about the rent is too damn high guy. Holy shit. Is there no like 3-judge panel that goes from city to city to make sure that these people, like, like American Idol, like they deserve to be on there? Because all we need is like, that guy's like the William Hung of the New York State election. His only issue is that rent is too damn high. Like, he's the reason why we need to stop handing out participation trophies to kids in sports in elementary school. Like, he just needed to stop when he was younger. Unfortunately, well, my question is like, that's his only issue. What's gonna happen after that? Rent is too damn high. Well, sir, Governor McCoyle, rent is lower now. What do we do? Shit. Can we bring back Sanford and Son? What do we do next? My other biggest issue is Carl Palladino. They were talking about it earlier, but he's really homophobic. And I found that there's this rule with Republican candidates that the more homophobic they are, the more likely you are to catch them in a bathroom blowing random strange guys. This has happened enough times that I think there should be a study done. I truly believe it. And then Fox News reports them as Democrats. It's fantastic. They've got a really good system going on. The thing I was thinking about today, though, actually, right before the competition started, I was just kind of slowly going through my head, you know, what kind of jokes can I tell, and I've been trying to think of some good ones recently, and the one that I came up with the other day that I thought was pretty good is just kind of sort of thinking about how people interact. Don't shush. This is polite here. How people kind of interact at parties. Like, have you ever just talked to a girl, like you got drunk at a party just because the girl talking to you was cute enough but was so dumb that you just had to keep throwing back beers? Like, I've been in that situation enough times. And then you always kind of run into this issue where you get a little too drunk and then you have to go home early. Needless to say, I've done that a lot. But what my issue is that when I used to go home early, I had this roommate who, when he would get drunk, I don't know what his problem was, but he would make fire engine noises. He would just lay in his bed and just roll back and forth going, oh no, I'm coming up to a stop sign. As required by Connecticut state law, I need to switch my alarm to the different noise. And we heard this many times throughout my college career, so I thought I would share that with you. He's going to hate me later when he finds out I talked about it. Well, that's my time. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you for coming out tonight.
All right, give it up for Chris Johnson, everybody. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, let's go right to the judges. Let's see. Gina, I don't believe you've started one out yet so far. Why don't you start this one out?
Chris?
Yes?
When you auditioned, I was blown away. Every week I've been pushing for you. I understand you're a busy college student, so you don't have time to dedicate. I think you're funny. I think you have a lot of potential. I don't think you're ready, though, for this yet. I'm giving you a 5.
Oh.
5 from Gina. Okay. Joe, what do you got for Chris? Let's go to you.
Chris, I liked you from the beginning. It's tough up there. You seem to write new material every week, but you have some weak points that'll just come with time, so don't let that be frustrating. But I think you got it. You know how to do it, and I wish you all the luck. I gave you a 6.
Thank you.
6 from Joe. Will, what do you got?
How long have you been doing comedy again?
This is my 7th set in front of people.
7th set. I agree with Joe. I mean, you're getting stronger, and you definitely got to a point there where it was like maybe the timing thing was a little off, but you started out really strong, went a little downhill at the end, but it was still solid for the most part. I give you 6 as well.
Thank you.
6 from Will, and last but not least, let's go to Elvio. What do you got for Chris?
Yeah, playing off of what these guys said, you're definitely a funny guy. You're just a naturally funny guy, and I think what's important is you need to believe that and command the attention of the audience. I think what happened, we were making a joke as I said shh because people were talking during your set,
yeah.
But it's their fault for talking, but it's also kind of your fault for not grabbing the audience.
Oh.
Your voice is kind of in the same register the whole time, and you can tend to, we can doze off here and there. You know what I mean? Like, I'm thinking of something else. So you gotta believe that you're funny because you are, and this set's gonna come with experience. Be comfortable up there and just command the attention of the room. But you're definitely a funny guy, and I have to judge you based on what I saw from the other comics tonight. So I'm gonna give you a 5.
Thank you.
5 from Elvio, with some nice words to go along with it. Thank you very much, Chris. Okay, we are down to the very